This is needed on your head.
Okay. Thank you.
So now it's a little bit waiting game. You can see there is a group over there. They are waiting to go in. There's a group over there. They are also waiting to go in. All in here, and this is enter and exit the same way. But this is very big, guys. We will go in there. Now we can put about 120 people in there. So this is quite big, you know. Beautiful. It's much more than you actually think until you come in and you go, but this is not glacier anymore. This is just ice. Ice cave. You can see that you have a headlight, except me. I don't have a headlight. You have a headlight. So you come to me here. I'm gonna use you as a demonstrator. Turn on. Okay. There's a button here on your right. So you push, light on. Push one more, a little bit brighter, and then off. Every time when I tell you light on, you put the light on. When I say off, you turn it off. Because you will not see the beautiful blue color with the headlight on. Yeah, so 10 years ago, in 2014, this glacier was actually here. He melted away. Because you can see all the gravel that was shaved from the mountain. So when the glacier was forming here, like 800 years ago, he carved out the mountain. And all these rocks, both were inside of the glacier, on top and underneath. So when he melted away, he leaves all the gravel left, of course, because the gravel cannot melt. So for a long time, this gravel covered the ice here. We knew there was ice because sometimes in the winter we saw partly, but we have no idea there was a beautiful cave underneath there. This was discovered 8th of November last year, and he's about 400 meters long. No. Then we need to be in other caves that we were finding every year, new cave every year on the other one. Yes. And this one is the largest and most bluest last 10 years that I have seen at least. This ice actually melts slower than the other one because there is so much gravel on top. That's why when we come inside later on, you will see blue and beautiful color and then black. Of course, the ice, all ice in there is actually clear. But if you see black, that's because there is a gravel on top and the sunlight or the daylight doesn't penetrate. And that means it melts slower. Like I said, 10 years ago, the glacier was here, so we actually knew about this, but then this melted away, gravel underneath and top, but because we see how the mountain, you will see it actually when we go later out, the mountain wall is much longer. That's why you can see all here, this is all gravel here, there's ice underneath it. All ice caves in Iceland, except one, they are nature-made. And what makes these tunnels is the water coming from the mountain. So the water goes into the ice and carves it out. And then later on, wind goes into it and makes funny shapes out of it. You will see it, it's beautiful in there. We noticed, the guys who was walking from here to the other caves, we saw actually small hole. So we were, okay, could it be? Let's go and check. A few guys went, and it was like 3-4 meters long, that's it. And total dark, and everyone just, oh, okay, this is boring. Then the year after that, they went again because the hole got a little bit bigger. They went in, maybe 6-7 meters, small blue, nothing else, and we're just, okay. So last year, many of us, me included, were just looking and, no, we spent so much time last time to do it. But there were a few guys who were off one day and said, why not? Went in here, came in and just, okay, this is beautiful. Oh, there's a tunnel there. Let's go into that. 8 hours later, they came out. Oh, wow, so beautiful in there. And since then we have been there. So what we actually did when this was starting to show here, this ice, and over there, we cheated a little bit. We got the excavator to take these gravels away, and then we had the entrance. But you can actually see what happened. When all this gravel came down, it actually filled up the hole. So it's not safe now to go inside. But we will go in there, that's safe over there to go inside. When we are inside, very important guys, whatever we're doing inside, this needs to stay on. Cannot take it off. Even for the best photo or beautiful hair, you need to have a helmet on. Except, you know, you have one opportunity to do something else crazy if you want to. But the helmet stays on.
他套完衣，但他帽子还是要戴。
So, it's not me. I don't have so nice ass. So now we are going in a little bit. Yeah, it's very cool. And this is only the entrance, you know. So now I want to ask you to do one thing for me. Take your gloves off and touch the ice. Feel how smooth it is. It is actually smooth. It's a little bit dirty because inside you can see all this dirt inside. This is volcano ash. So, but it's very smooth and it's actually not cold.
It's not cold.
No. The temperature of this ice is minus 0.4.
0.4.
Yeah. Because this here is not frozen water. This is compressed snow. This is made of snow. So snowing, and pressing down, more snowing, pressing more down. Yeah. So to make 1 centimeter of this ice, you need 25 meters of snow to press it together. But it's a little bit more shielded because of the gravel. But then you can look outside now and see the colors in the entrance. Yeah, just turn off your light so you see it better.
How long is the tunnel?
It is actually 3 tunnels. We will definitely go into at least 2 of them, maybe 3. In total about 400 meters. So if you can see colors like we are seeing now, that means that there is no gravel on top. And remember, we are inside now. You can actually feel there is a water dripping everywhere. They discovered this ice cave in 8th of November last year. But that was because where we went into the ice cave, it cleared out the gravel. There was just gravel, like a lot of gravel, and nobody wanted to dig because they didn't know how much it would be. Until they went last year and found all this and just, oh my God.
Already open.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, what you're gonna see now, guys, is a little bit fake.
Fake.
Little bit fake. So, if we turn off our lights from outside, this down there is just a spotlight underneath us.
Oh.
Because you can see how dark it is on the ceiling. Everything is much darker, but it's actually beautiful color. It is easier to walk by holding the rope. But the first color to penetrate from outside is blue. That's why we can see so much blue.
From the
Outside,
sky.
yeah, from the sky. Same stuff, the sky actually is not blue. If it's just clear. That is sunlight plus water who mixes and makes all the colors. Alrighty guys, are we ready to go back? Alrighty, then light on and follow me.